Oh,
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a jam. Billy Strings is like one of the newer guitar players that's been coming out. He's been on the Opry. He's that dude that sings "Dust in a Baggie," which is a song that my daughter sings pretty well. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this, man.
I don't know how to feel about it.
As long as they don't repeat it at school, that's my
You know, hey guys. I'm Jacques.
We're not even filming.
This is George and
We've
the
been
Giant.
filming.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. That thing's not on.
It's
It is
counting. See
Oh,
the
man.
numbers?
I was all poking my nose. And
I know
everything.
It's
you're looking
okay.
at your phone,
It's
rubbing
okay.
your
It
legs.
happens. He rubbed my
Anyway,
legs a couple
so
times,
Whiskey
too.
Wednesday.
Whiskey Wednesday! All right. Let's get this cracking.
So it is George and the Giant with 3B Electric.
Hey,
Ryan.
You know,
Call me Rhino.
Rhino.
that was a very valid point made today. You know, give the people what they want. And the people love this man right here. You know, he's short in stature. They call him short on for a reason.
Hey, I
But you're
didn't say
taller
any
than
racial
George.
slurs or anything, did I? It's a
I
family
didn't-
show, but you know, behind closed doors, it's a different show.
We'll see what makes it.
Family show.
Family show. Yeah.
All right, today we're going to be trying Uncle Near's Premium Whiskey.
I think George needs his mic.
It's not on.
George, your mic's not on?
This one? Did we get it all hooked up?
Mine's been on. I'm good.
Uncle Near's 1856. The story of this is the slave that Jack Daniels had created the recipe for Jack Daniels. And his name was Uncle Near's.
Is this in honor of Juneteenth?
You know it. Hey, freedom. I don't now. What do y'all feel about making it a national holiday?
That's
Texas. I'm okay with it. I don't care.
I'm okay with that,
it.
but that's not doing anything for
Nobody.
us.
Let me say this.
That's what they-
Mexicans don't have crap, man.
There you go.
So let's get into that debate. No, I'm just kidding.
We're in
Let's not do that.
We're in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
we got Fiesta.
I love Fiesta.
We get
Viva
the party.
Fiesta.
It's all good.
Acceptable debaucherous time.
All right. You're our guest. Please do the honors.
All right.
100 proof.
How you guys doing? Have a
So,
look at the
anyways,
camera
I didn't know
about
we
me.
were filming, but that topic that we were talking about, music. Obviously, we're big fans. We like to hear music. We like to listen to music. We like to talk about it. So, I tell you what, me and this guy back in the day, man, we listen to everything.
Shooter!
All right, got
Good
it open.
sound.
Up goes the
Good
weasel
sound.
and Weasel goes.
Okay, this smells 10 times better than the
Than
last
Elijah
time.
You
I
didn't
was-
like Elijah Craig?
No, the
I
last.
don't know why you hating on Eli like that.
No. Did he know
Just
Jack Daniels? I don't
hate
think so.
No, he
Anyway,
didn't know Jack
He was
Daniels.
probably white.
Who,
Anyway.
Elijah?
Elijah
was probably
Craig.
I don't know. We'll see.
Hey.
But this smells way better. I'll tell you that. And the last time, the cork. Here you go. Yeah, the last time it burned my nostrils, so
With the Elijah Craig?
you knew it was.
I know what it smells like. I know what it tastes like.
Oh,
and I'm waiting.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to
you
pour my
mess
cup
with this or what?
this
You
is
mess
my
with this?
shit.
All right.
I love this. I haven't bought Jack Daniels since I've tried this stuff. So, I'll take that back. I have bought the Jack Honey
I'm just taking a sip. After that, I'm gonna dilute it with some
ginger ale.
ginger ale that I bought. But hey, bottoms up, guys.
Bottoms
Thanks-
up.
thanks for
bottoms
having
up.
me
Oh,
again.
Trey Songz, not. I appreciate some of his music, some of his songs, but I don't think he's a great artist.
That was the only song I knew from him.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
The only song you know from
I
him?
like Jason Derulo. I like him. Oh, here you go. Bottoms
Hey.
up. Oh,
Cheers.
here you
To
go.
3B.
Here you go. 3B.
To George and the Giant. To the
Countdown
viewers.
City, San Antonio, Texas. Let's go.
Countdown City.
Oh, much better. Much better. Yeah, that was good. I like it. This guy doesn't.
Woo. Is it better than Jack Daniels?
Oh yeah, yeah. I like it.
That's.
I would say that. Yeah.
It's better than Jack Daniels.
I mean,
like by far. To me.
on a normal day whiskey, I usually get cheap stuff like wild turkey or something. But
The bird.
you know, everyone always has a Jack Daniels and a Crown in their
In the
repertoire.
cabinet.
Yeah, so
In the cabinet.
that's usually what I.
I keep Pendleton.
I don't even know.
You know what I don't mess with is Jameson.
You don't like
That's
Jameson?
Now, you got to be a drinker for that.
Hey,
No offense.
my ex
It's just
love
good.
Jameson, and so
Yeah, not me.
I like whiskey. So
Yeah. But no, yeah. This is actually something I would buy somebody for a Christmas gift or a birthday gift or something.
you know,
Has a
my
nice bottle.
My birthday is November 29th.
I already forgot that.
Oh. Well, Christmas is on the December 25th.
I always know that.
Hey,
Wait, November 29th?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You didn't know that?
Yeah, that's pretty close to my daughter's birthday.
Oh,
When
it's
is her
your daughter's birthday?
November 26th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
No, 25th. Sorry. Sorry if you're watching this.
Oh.
He knew it. He said it right the first time.
But anyways, so what are we going to talk about today?
Okay.
Y'all sent me something and
Yeah.
I read it.
Not the. I was about to say something, but it's a family show.
Family show.
Can I get some ice?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Okay, which one we going with, Pete? Did we go this one?
Whatever you want to do. I have thousands of opinions.
George, take the wheel, man.
I'm taking the wheel.
All right,
You're a captain.
go ahead.
Make it happen.
I'm captaining this ship
Yes.
today. All right, so let's start on this one. So this says, no outside force has access to your thoughts. Like, dude, I think you promised that you and only you have access to your Lil Noggins Notes app. You also do not attract good or bad events just by thinking good or bad things, especially if you suffer from intrusive thoughts. Your head is a safe and secure place that only you have access to.
How does that make you feel, Ryan? Right now.
Rhino?
I mean, if you're looking at it from a logical standpoint, yeah, it's true. It makes sense. You know, but I guess, yeah, I mean, if you're looking at it from a, I don't know how to describe it, like a very vague standpoint, that you can't, even if you're thinking intrusive thoughts or you think bad things, are you a bad person? No, because everybody has bad thoughts. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Everybody
sometimes
has a negative
they
thought.
sometimes manifest themselves into your head, and you know there's nothing you can do about that. I think it's when you act on those thoughts that makes you a bad person.
So,
Go ahead.
Real quick, Jack. There is that second part to this one, which just goes right off of what Rhino just said. If you want to read that, or Jack, if you want to read that.
Says also, thoughts and feelings have no moral value, either positive or negative. You're not bad because of things you think or feel. And you know, I definitely, I mean, I can agree with that.
Mhm.
You know, I think it's when you act on those things that makes you, because at the end of the day, we're given free will, and you have the opportunity to either choose to go right or choose to go left.
yeah.
You know, and I just went the wrong direction myself, but
I know. And I went with you. I
yeah,
went with you.
it's cool. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, you know, you have free will, and you know, yeah, I get it with things like addiction and you know, there are certain aspects. If you talk going back to the first part of that phrase,
Yeah.
there are certain aspects that you can give those thoughts to, or that you can give up the control of your mind to, which would be to drugs.
To be
You know,
consumed by those
or
negative thoughts.
alcohol, you know,
Or even alcohol, yeah.
you know, and yeah. So in that aspect, you now unlocked the things that are in your head to something else.
So, well, Well, my whole thing is, and I told George, I was like, I agree with the second part, right? Because these thoughts do not make you a bad person whatsoever. Because, like how you said, everybody has thoughts that are negative somewhere, someplace. They're there, right? It's what you do. But I do think being thinking positive, I think a lot of times it's a choice that you have to make to like try to think positive. And it usually makes the thought process a little easier to handle. When you dwell on the negative thoughts, that's when you can get lost and consumed somewhere else. You know, I've dealt with depression and anxiety before, and I used to call Ryan in these states, like, you know what I mean. And Ryan told me one day, he was like, "Man, it's hard to listen to that over and over and over again." And at that point, I was consumed by my negative thoughts, and it did manifest negative things to me in my life. Negative events were happening, and it was rooted in those negative thoughts.
And
so
you know
I
what?
always say the tongue is a powerful thing.
I'm glad you said that
you
because
speak.
I feel like that too, man. I feel like
It's a real thing.
If you think negative happens. I
Negative.
really feel like that happens.
Okay, so my whole thoughts on this is like this. So that post goes to people who get in front of somebody and they have this thought that this person knows exactly what I'm thinking. And so when you get into those situations, you usually have to remind yourself that I'm in control of what goes on inside here.
Right.
Right? Because we're all supposed to, the brain is controlling the body, right? Apparently, and the brain thinks about itself. But anyways, so we're in control of ourselves, not anybody else. So I think if we take control like that and only manifest, put effort into what we actually want to do, we can accomplish those things. And people do it in the strangest ways, and they don't realize it, and they don't appreciate it when they're doing it. But think about anything you wanted to accomplish, like you becoming an electrician. I mean, you didn't know it coming up. You learned it, and you worked at it, and you wanted.
And
that
let
goal in mind.
let me tell you
Instead-
about.
He's gonna get his ass whooped if he fucked up.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I mean, that's
but
good motivation.
Let me tell you about that process though. Real quick. I'm
Bring
glad
it
you brought
in,
up.
yes.
Because this is here's the story. I became an electrician because I dropped out of college, right? I dropped out of college in 2010. And in 2011, my dad said, "Hey, you need to get a job. You need to be able to support yourself, you know, this and that." You know, sat me down